In top of the gauntlet tier list. Hope you're all ready for this. I actually said it in the turn as well. Y'all ready for this? Alright guys, here we go. Game number 1. Rock Generation versus XCA 5. And Rock's going to be pulling out the Johnson here versus Pavium. Which is actually... I mean, Johnson's a very interesting pick in general. Normally you would only see leaders that low on the leader tier list come out in a best of 9. Something like that, where you have to use a lot of the leaders. Not usually in a best of 7, because there is pretty much 7 or 8 good leaders you can pick in a series. But maybe Rock was just expecting something here, and we're actually going to be seeing Johnson versus Pavian. So both players definitely reserving their better leaders for later in the series.
Where's that generator? Supply pad upgrade.
Chopper is coming down the middle. Rock is on the blue here, so he's going to get caught out by this chopper. He sees it, goes onto the high ground. Not really sure what that movement was, but the Jackrabbit is over on the left-hand side collecting the power. The Ram has now been used. We've got 2 more Marines pulling across for him. Rock is intent on not losing a single unit here. A bit of wiggling going on, but looks like the chopper may just wrap around to the mini base. Triple Harvester opener from Rock Generation allows him to get that extra Marine out with the Jackrabbit. And the Gen 4th. There we go, we got the chopper actually coming back in on the Marine. 2 Marines are still here though. This one is now red bar. Alright, I'll just go follow mode while I will do the prediction for you guys. Do you want it games? Who wins game? I'll try and do games. It just takes away from everything. Right, Jen. There you go, guys. Alright, sorry about that. So we actually have Rock Generation picking up 4 mini bases here, stealing 2 away from XCA, who's going to be putting a turret immediately down with a raid camp as well. Jackrabbit does see the raid camp, and Rock has picked the 2 up back at home as well, with an armory up. So at any time he can build that Johnson when he has the resources for it. There we go, Sergeant Johnson 44 seconds away. He actually sacks the mini base because he needs the blue for other stuff. Smart play by Rock. He waited for the chopper to actually disappear to make sure he doesn't lose that at a later stage. There's the raid camp up. Nothing coming out of there yet. 2 upgraded harvesters from him. The turret is going to be reaching up top here. And we do have a counter raid camp as well on offense from XCA 5. Thank you for the host.
Base is under attack. Supply pad constructed.
Still don't have this mini. Wants to get as many units out as possible with the blue. Now we're going to pick that up. Got to jump up Brute and the chopper here, but Johnson is out. Should be able to defend this push, and XCA should be able to slowly but surely clear out these mini bases on his side, but he will be down a couple of pads at the moment. Even though he does have that burnout.
Smart missile researched.
Smart missile out, but he's just chasing units around at the moment. There is 4 choppers here from XCA. Jump Pepper is still coming out. On both angles. Back mini is red bar. Will be taken out very shortly. Wouldn't surprise me if Rock Gen recycles the pad and then the mini base just to stop XCA from actually getting any leader point progression from that and getting his money back on that supply pad as well. Looks like he's busy microing elsewhere at the moment. Might not have chance to actually get the sack off on this. Now doesn't get the sack off, and his leader point goes up massively there, picks up the expansion as well. About to take down another mini base. Rock generation now on a second generator. He has a barracks at the back as well with Hellbringers coming out.
Our base is under attack.
Single jump pad brute over on the mini base on the left as well. Johnson is coming in, might be able to get his heal down. But there is choppers around. I thought he was going to go in for the ram there. Supply pad gets sacked and rebuilt. The jump pad brute jumps away, and that heal does come down from Johnson. XCA just going to be backing away. Being very annoying to Rockgen here. Doesn't want to lose any units, just wants to keep him on his toes, chasing these units around. And look at this. This one jump pad brute just giving Johnson the ring around at the back. Still has this mini base. We've got a bunker coming out. Gonna drop some of the flamers in there. Fortunately, oh, they can actually reach the mini base from there. They were just shooting the chopper initially, so they can reach the mini base from there, and any units that potentially come out of it. XCA's expansion is now up and built. Can now queue up Tech 2, where Rockgen's still 400 power away, working on his first power node now. XCA side of the map safely secure, getting all of those mini bases back. Gonna lose that Marine. Don't know if it's just the Johnson or if this is Rock's first game of the day, but just making these little tiny mistakes that you normally wouldn't see him do. Very minute. So he's microing elsewhere, so losing these red bar Marines. He gets that one away. Didn't get the other one away, but nothing major. More Hellbringers coming out for him. XA does claim another mini base. This one has almost been taken down. And this Johnson's still trying to run around these choppers, but they're very fast. Much faster than the Johnson. Really giving him a hard time. Improves around in the middle as well. Going to be taking the power node away from Rockgen. Has not picked up any power nodes of his own. Foundry coming up with a harvester on his main base now. Still has the raid camp on the left side mini. That's quite far away from the fight. But we are going to be seeing a war council and another raid camp on the expansion. Heal comes down on the bunker. Going to be able to keep that one alive. And trying to pick off as many choppers as he can as he gets into Tech 2. Trying to grab an Expo as well, but that has already been sighted by XCA5. And it's looking pretty rough in the early game for Rock. He did delay the Pavium's eco as much as he could by stealing those two mini bases, but jump out brutes are just so good at cleaning them out compared to flamers, and that's why Rock has pretty much had a hard time on his side of the map trying to clear these out. But that's almost done now. It's coming across to try and save this expansion. Johnson's heal is halfway, so he will not be able to heal this base, but he does have an air pad coming up. It's just, can he keep it alive for long enough to heal it? We have Pavium on the way with a Reaver as well. XCA has predicted the Nightingale to come out. He already has a Reaver out there. Just going to leave this base, apparently. The shot's coming down from the Pavium. Rain of Fire goes down on the base, just to secure the kill. XCA really wants that dead, but Pavium up on the ledge here. 3 flamers and Johnson. This is a Tech 2 Johnson. Doesn't look like XCA does have the Tech 2 upgrade for this Pavium. Johnson now with the flamers in the bunker, and looks like this leader is going to go down. It's a great kill for Rock. Picks up the power node as well while he's over here. All the mini bases now secured, and he now has the Mantis coming out. The shield is 15 seconds away for those Manti. Burnout goes down on the back for XCA, but it's only hitting 2 upgraded gens, the Harvester and an unupgraded Harvester there. So not the best burnout I've ever seen. He has swapped that raid camp to a Harvester now. Rockgen's going to be picking up a 3rd power node in the middle of the map. It's definitely going to help his economy a lot. Did lose that expansion though.
Sergeant under infantry assault.
That's a Fig Johnson pushing up now. Only 1 Ranger in the mix. Pavium is back out again, still without that upgrade. Pretty sure it's got no upgrade. His health bar looks a bit small. Marauders are going to be slowing down the Johnson leader. It does pick off one of the Marauders. Allows him to get away because the other two are out of range. XCA having to micro a little bit there to push them in front, not actually walk them with the army. Johnson once again being slowed, this time by the Pavian Y abilities. A shield's about to pop off. Bunker may just be back very soon. Oh, uses mech overcharge just to get the Johnson away. Perfect there with the smoke coming down as well for Rockgen. He's got a Nightingale to be able to heal this Johnson. Y ability goes down as well. We'll be able to keep him alive along with these Mantises also. It's 47 population to 39. Sorry, 49 to 52 now. Someone just spammed a bunch of units. No power nodes for XCA. Rock with almost enough power to go into Tech 3. Rock trying to secure a 4th power node. Has the Nightingales here. He's going to smoke the Marine. And that's going to allow him to pick that up. There we go. Now it is a Tech 2 Pavian. But Rock is now going to be going Tech 3. We're going to be seeing some of those Colossus come out. Still no expansion from him. Marauders escaping with a little bit of health. Looks like XCA just opting for the Marauder, Hunter, Counterball. Few NJs, the leader as well. Pushing forward. Rock can see him with all the power node vision there. Rock is just peeled off to this left-hand side at the moment. Stacking units back at home as well. 20 seconds out from Tech 3. He's upgrading his supply pads. No armor yet. No expansion.
Upgrade complete. Headquarters upgrade complete.
Ooh, XCA picking up another 2 bases. Probably at the perfect time, to be honest. Rock kind of needs this. Stacking a lot of units at home. He's going for a Lich push. Rock was also going to go for a push to the base, but there is anti-vehicle turrets on there. Looks like XCA has changed his mind. Changed his decision here. A lot of turrets on the expansion. Rock doesn't really have a big army on offense.
We're being targeted by enemy vehicles.
Definitely needs to shut these 2 bases down there. Going for a full front push with this small army. Three Mantis, Johnson and Nightingale. Engagement in the middle. Looks like all of these Mantis are going to fall. The Y ability from the Pavian, the Hunters, the Marauders, going to be taking them down while Rock backs up to his base. Vehicle upgrade level 1 coming out. More Mantises coming out. Might have the Tech 3 upgrade for the Mantis. Looks like he does actually. We see the red beams. And the Lich going to be pushing up to the main base with XCA. This might be game over. Rock has no other bases to fall back on this. His army's way out of position. He's actually going to Pelican back home as far as he can. Looks like an anti-air turret might be coming up at the back. Got no power for the second one. Mag Blast going down on all the Marauders. Going to be stunning them for a while. Got the heal going down as well. And there is Johnson in the back. This is a very thick army from XCA, and Rock doesn't really have a lot to deal with this. A heavy pad going to go down. Second heavy pad goes down. All the Mantis is falling. He's got a single Mantis spread on each of these expansions as well. If he does manage to survive this, he's also going to be whacking his heel down on the ramp instead of his base. All the units fall. The generator is about to fall, but the smoke comes in clutch, keeping the generator alive. And Rock Generation is going to resign. And XCA 5 going to be taking game number 1. I don't think Rock will be too disheartened by that, picking Johnson and losing. But at the same time, it was only against the Pavian pick.